Hi there. So it's been a while since I shared content here on the YouTube channel, and that's mostly because I've been trying to get structured information to share with the community. And it just occurred to me today, like, okay, we're actually a learning community, so it's really just supposed to be we learn as we progress, we share as we progress. And so that's what I'm going to be doing. That's the method I'm going to use in creating and sharing this content with you, rather than trying to get it into a structured educational format. It's going to be basically sharing as I learn. So let's do a sort of recap. So from our introduction video, I had shared that we're going to be doing a lot of sharing here on the channel. Basically, we're trying to learn what is renewable energy, how does it affect me, how does it affect you, how does it affect our community, and exactly where do we come into the picture, into the grand picture of energy transition. And as at that last video, I had shared that I was going to be enrolling, or I had already enrolled on a Coursera course, and of course subsequently would be enrolling in other courses, because basically the idea is to just learn. Now I'm happy to share with you that indeed I was able to complete that course, and it was super interesting. In fact, I had a project. I had to come home and then try to optimize our energy needs here in the house. I think I'm going to make another video to share exactly how well I did or how badly I did on that project to optimize our energy needs here in the house. I had to go checking the power and voltage requirements for almost all our equipment here. It was actually a fun course, very interesting, and I hope that in subsequent videos I will be able to share more about what was learned. Now currently I'm actually enrolled on a certificate course for Renewable Energy Technologies with the University of Alberta. So I'm going to also be sharing learning experiences and having discussions here with you on the forum. First up, so the program is done on a course by course basis. My first course I'm starting with is renewable energy and how it affects the community, basically trying to engage the community in renewable energy development projects. For those of us here in Nigeria, I know we are very used to the challenges and peculiarities that come with trying to carry out development projects in smaller communities, especially rural communities, where you have some people saying, oh, it's not good, we don't want it in our community, or you're trying to bring development to a place and you have people in the indigenous people trying to oppose it. It's basically the same thing everywhere, actually, everywhere, every project. From this course I'm currently enrolled in, trying to check the renewable energy development project and how it impacts the community. For the first module, we basically focused on oppositions to renewable energy, and what was interesting for me was seeing that it's really similar to what we already have here, or what we see with development here, even in Nigeria. People trying to oppose because they don't, we call it not in my backyardism. No, okay, so people want development, but they don't want it in their backyard, they don't want it in their own space. Mostly perhaps because of misinformation. They've gotten the wrong information about renewable energy. They see it as something, oh, it's a new thing, they just want to use us to test. And generally, even here in Africa, specifically here in Nigeria, there's this mentality of, if it's new, just wait first, let the first people test it. If they survive before the rest of us can try. So there's that experience being faced too. So the course is basically looking at how do we overcome these barriers, how do we overcome this opposition, to be able to help people see that renewable energy is the future, and this development projects happening in your area is actually happening for the development of the community. How do you bring that synergy? Because in truth, there are some adverse effects that some renewable energy development projects pose to the society, pose to the community. So how do we mitigate those and sort of create a balance such that it's a win-win situation? I tell you, the course is super interesting, and if you'd like to join me, please feel free. Although this particular course is closed now, the Renewable Energy Certificate program has other courses that you can start with. When a new session for this community course opens up, you can always join in. This is me saying welcome to a new era. We're going to be having these videos come as we go, right? They're going to be short videos sharing one thing per time. For today, I'm just basically trying to give a recap of what I've been up to and basically sharing my journey. So far, it's been fine, it's been interesting, and I hope that you also have a nice time trying to find your way, find your path around the renewable energy development. Catch you next time.